Hey everyone. So here we are. We're online. I hope everybody's transition is going smoothly. I just wanted to post this video to kind of give you guys a sense of what I did to the Blackboard page if you haven't looked at it yet, and kind of what our semester is going to look like from here on out. I also did just want to say that I hope everybody is healthy. I hope you're all doing your part to self quarantine. Um, this is obviously affecting me as well. I'm now at home with both of my kids for the foreseeable future, so I'm trying to figure out how to finish the semester just like you guys are, I assume. Um, so let me just walk you through a few of the things. If you saw my email, I tried to explain some of this earlier this week. But basically, if you go to the course content section on our website on the Blackboard page, I basically changed around some of the readings. We're not watching a film anymore. I had to cut that because of the extra week of spring break. Um, and I also made some amendments. You'll now see that your annotated bibliographies are now going to be due April 2nd, and the research essay, is going to be due the week after that. As I said in my email announcement, basically I set up this course so that it's now asynchronous, which means it's kind of self-paced. You can log on whenever you're available to log on. I'm not going to be holding weekly classes at a certain time because I know that some people have to go home and have things to deal with. So that's kind of the point of posting these videos, and I will try to post a video like this every week moving forward. So just to show you what's up for next week. Again, I think in my announcement I said all work is going to be due on Thursdays every week. So basically that means I want you to accomplish everything that I posted for this module by Thursday. And then the last thing I want you to do is on Friday, at some point during the day, just read two of your classmates' discussion posts and respond to them. So I'll explain that in a minute. But basically, the reading is still here. We're finishing up Raisin in the Sun this week. The discussion post, this is the same discussion post that was up here. These are the questions that I posted before break. Some of you have already replied to this, I think. I did include a note here, no need to respond to your classmates' post in this discussion, but please do respond to the second discussion post for this week. So what that means is basically I just want your 300 words, your quotation for this post. Just choose one of these questions. But then for this second discussion post down here, what I'm asking you to do is after you've gathered your sources for your research paper, read one of them all the way through and then post your first annotation. And again, the annotation is basically what I mean by that is I want you to cite your source in MLA style first, and then below I want you to include your annotation. And again, if you haven't looked at the assignment sheet for this, or if it's been, if you lost track of it over break, just remember I'm looking for three things. I want you to summarize the source. I want you to indicate how it passes the CRAP test. And then I want you to give me a sentence or two about how you think you're going to use the source in your essay. And again, this is the item I want you to actually respond to your classmates with. So once you post that on Thursday, I want you to go back into this on Friday and read two of your classmates' posts, and then try to just offer some feedback. Like, first of all, you could look at their MLA citation. Does it look right to you? Is there something out of place? Is there any feedback you can give on that? And then also just read their annotation. Does the summary they provide, is it doing a good job of kind of explaining what the source is about, the argument it's making? Are they explaining how it passes the CRAP test? And, is there anything they're missing here? So again, your feedback, I'd encourage you to try to be both kind of praise something that your classmate is doing well, and also try to give some constructive feedback. And to just explain, again, this is the post I want you to give feedback on, but to just show you, I know we haven't been responding to one another's class posts in this class so far this semester, but I do just want to show you what this looks like with this other one. So once you post something, you can actually just click on the discussion board and open it again, and then you should be able to see everybody who's posted. And what I want you to do is pay attention to this number, the replies to each person, because basically once somebody receives two pieces of feedback from two classmates, don't reply to that person anymore. Basically, this is just to ensure that everybody is getting some feedback from their classmates. So I don't want like one person getting 5 people responding to them and somebody else getting 0 responses. I'd like everybody to get some feedback. So please do pay attention to that number when you go in on Friday. But to just give you an example, we can just open Angels here. All you have to do to reply to a post is hit this reply button, and then you can type your comments down here and then hit submit, and they will save and I'll be able to see them. So that's all I'm really asking you to do when I say reply to a classmate's post. Some of the other stuff I posted here is, again, originally this week our plan was going to be to go to the library and have a librarian, or I was going to give you time in class to look over some sources, reintroduce you to the library databases. So this video I posted here is kind of a refresher video that I made. If it's been a while since you've been to the library, it goes over how to first source how to actually use the library databases. Again, it's a video I made, so you'll have to bear through my voice and my explanations. Should apologize in advance for that, but I hope it's helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions about anything. The second video here is, again, one of the things I want you to do in your annotation is explain how the source passes the CRAP test. I keep using this term, the CRAP test. If you watch that video, it will explain exactly what the CRAP test is. This third source I posted is a link to the Purdue Online Writing Lab, which is basically an online MLA style guide. So if you have questions about how to, whether or not your source is in MLA style, or how to actually put it in MLA style, this is a source that can kind of be a refresher if you don't have a hard copy of a style guide. So I hope that gives you enough information to be able to kind of post your first annotation by the end of this week or by Thursday. I also included a link here that the librarians have put together in case you need help with any other range of issues. If you're having trouble using keywords in your search terms, if you're any questions you may have about the library database, these videos can kind of help explain that. So I hope that's a resource that will be helpful to you as well. Briefly, just looking ahead, I also just wanted to say that, again, I'll try to post a video like this at the beginning of each week moving forward to just kind of check in and maybe go over some things that I'm noticing. But I did want to say that I tried to post a video, a YouTube video of the next 3 plays that we're going to be reading to kind of finish out the semester. I can't vouch for any of these because I haven't watched them. But again, if you're having trouble, I know some people have been saying this semester that they're having difficulty reading the plays. So please feel free to use this as a resource. I'd encourage you to read the play along with, like, as you're watching the video, read the play along with it. But I hope they are useful. There is also, if you have access to like Amazon, or if you're willing to pay to rent a movie, there is a really good version of Fences that Denzel Washington stars in and I believe directed, that came out only a couple years ago. And I was hoping to show clips of it in class, but I can't make it available to everybody because I have it on DVD. So, but if you want to watch a really good version of this play, Fences, that we're going to read for next week, first week of April, I'd encourage you to take a look at that. We're also going to be reading Wit in 2 weeks, and I kind of broke that up over the course of 2 weeks because your research essay is going to be due that week. So I want you to kind of focus on the writing on that week. And then we're going to finish out the semester with Water by the Spoonful, which, again, if you haven't purchased the book we've been using this semester, that play is really only in the book. But I did want to let people know that I have posted a PDF. I made a scan of it, so it's up here now. And there's also a version of that play I found that Texas State University did, which, again, I haven't watched, so I don't know for sure whether or not it's good. But I hope to actually check that out before we finish out the semester. I'll make more announcements as we kind of continue, but in the meantime, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or concerns about anything. Again, I think your health should be your top priority, the health of yourself and also your family members and friends, as we kind of work our way through the rest of this semester. So please take care of yourself, and I will check in with you guys next week. The last thing I want to say is that I'm also going to post a little lecture here on the last part of the Raisin in the Sun to give you kind of my final thoughts. So please check that out as well. Okay, take it easy.